Yo, what's up, CTA gang? Happy Sunday, and hopefully you guys are having a nice, restful weekend. I just got my hair cut, as you guys can see, because I got it cut this morning. But the fucking one thing I'm dealing with right now is I'm dealing with this fat ass lip. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I got a crazy allergic reaction to something. My lip is fucking bloated like crazy. But anyways, I was deciding to turn off my camera, but I got to keep it real with you guys. Some shit happens, and you just got to roll with it. But all right, guys. Um, first things first, if this is your first time tuning in, what I'd like to do is review my trades from last week and see how I can improve in moving forward, where I could have essentially done better. So I'm going to look back on last Sunday. So this is last Sunday. So really quickly on Sunday, what happened was like around 9:25 p.m. Ended up taking this nice 191 pip win. I definitely was targeting these lows, so it definitely hit. And I could have bagged a little bit more, but I didn't. I'm actually not sure if I actually took this trade here because it didn't look like I did. But if I did, I took a 47 pip loss. Over here, I took a nice 126 pip win. Over here, I'm pretty sure I broke even on this trade because it doesn't look like I held it for too long. And over here, 151 point pip win. Over here, a 66 pip loss. And over here, 32 pip loss. It looks like I lost this one. Um, yeah, price is just consolidating. I shouldn't have traded in consolidation, but I did. And the lessons learned. So at 640, price came down and took this liquidity over here from late New York session. I should have noticed, and it just rallied. Just rallied after that close. But I was happy with my profit, so you got to take what you can get out of the market. Over here, 67 pip loss. Over here, 117 pip loss. Over here, this trade did not trigger because it didn't reach that level of resistance. And then on Wednesday, this is where I noticed I started taking some losses. A 33 pip loss, and then a 52 pip loss, and a 61 pip loss, and then a 73 pip loss. So I took like four back to back losses. Actually, sorry, five back to back losses. And then a 55 pip and 40 pip loss over here. And over here, it took a 198 pip win. So if I had held this trade a little bit longer, I would have bagged a whole lot more. So, but the thing is, like, I knew that price is going to come down here, take out liquidity from over here, from late New York session, and that's all I needed. That's all I needed. I just needed a 198 pip win to make back my losses from the earlier session. And then this was at late Asian session, early pre New York. This is 11 p.m. where price rallied, and price rallied because of this round psychological number of 3125. And if you guys are familiar with my course, I have this section called psychological numbers where gold will react heavily off of round psychological numbers. So three off of 100, 25, 50, 75, and back to 100. So those are round psychological numbers. So over here, it tapped into 3125 and just rallied like crazy. And over here, it took a 49 pip win, a 31 pip loss, and I should have not counter trend traded. All I needed to do is take buys. Took another back to back loss, 40 pip loss, a 49 pip loss. This trade did not trigger. This trade did trigger. There's a 161 pip win and then a 30 pip loss. This trade did not trigger. And then on Friday, this is where I went on a little bit of tilt because had a really nice win on the first beginning of the part of the session. I had a 101 point pip win, and I just kept on trading. My psychology got the worst of me. I just went on tilt. If you guys are not familiar with what going on tilt means, is when like you can't control yourself and you're trading off emotions and you keep on trading and trading and trading until you end up losing all your money. So I basically lost the majority of my money here It took one, two, three, four, five, six, seven losses after my 100 pip win. I should have stopped there, but I got greedy. I wanted more, and I couldn't. I just couldn't deal with it. So I ended up taking this nice 40 pip win, and I know I closed this one in profit because this is my last trade of the last week. So yeah, guys. So lesson learned is when you notice yourself going on tilt, just close the fucking charts and walk away. Because that's what I did not do. My psychology gets the best of me, and I'm trying to learn how to get better at it by just closing the chart. Especially stick to my rules: 2 to 3 trades per session. That's it. Because anything more than that, you're just gonna go on tilt, and you're gonna be losing your money. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and remove my charts, and I'm gonna go ahead and chart for you guys. Yes, remove them. So right here, I'm on daily time frame, and so gold is really, really nice pullback over here. It like almost did a double top over here, and then just sunk. So all you need to do is take sell, sell, sells, and now we're gonna look for buys because price retested this previous level of resistance as support over here. So we're gonna look for buys next week, unless price decide to come back down here to this level of resistance and support, and then it'll just rally again. New all-time high. Daily resistance. And guys, what I'm doing is I'm marking up the most recent daily resistance and support levels because gold loves to retest these areas. Daily support. Yep. And if price does decide to come back down there, we want to know where price can travel to. All right, now I'm going to jump down to the 4-hour time frame to find our 4-hour zones. And to be able to mark up my 4-hour zones, what I like to do is I like to open and close them from end of the body candle close to the body candle wick. So as you can see here, this is the body candle close to the body candle wick. And I like to mark up my zones to the next Sunday so I don't have to recharge this again. Oh shit. See over here, price is just making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. And then the end on Friday, it's ended super bullish, which is weird. It just started to rally. Jump down to the 30-minute time frame. So there's so many different levels of pockets of liquidity over here. It's hard to tell which one price will react off of. But we have to be able to navigate through this. So we want to be able to pinpoint where the highest levels of liquidity are. So we're on the lower time frame zone. So I'm going to mark that one up. Because this was a gap from Friday to Sunday over here. So this gap definitely needs to get filled at some point. Jump down to the 15-minute time frame. I have the feeling what's going to happen at market open is that price is just going to continue running bullish. Like it might do something like this. Boom. Boom. And probably towards late Asian session, it might come up to here, retest this level of resistance, and shoot down again. Yeah, guys, I'm going to hop up to the 1 hour time frame so you guys can take a screenshot, take a notice on my levels, and see where I think that price is going to react off of. So everywhere where you see a line or a zone, that's where I'm thinking the price is going to react off of. So that's where I'll either take a buy or a sell. All right, now let me look over to the weekly fundamentals for this week. I don't think there's going to be that much fundamentals for this week. Because last week was core PPI. Yeah, the only thing that's going on this coming week is unemployment claims and flash manufacturing PMI on Thursday. So other than that, it's going to be pretty low key on the fundamental side of things. Yeah, guys. Like always, if you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot my DMs, and I'm happy to answer them. All right, guys. Take care. Peace.